The Honorable Donald John Trump.
It has been a bold and aggressive Donald Trump in Oval Office for 100 days since January 20th inauguration.
United States, the office of President of the United States.
Cutting back on government agencies, initiating trade conflicts with allies and adversaries, and challenging the judiciary over his tough stance on immigration.
What do we want? Due process.
He has certainly set a benchmark for what his priorities are for the next 4 years. But all these moves have shaken up his ratings. The latest Pew Research Center survey shows only 40% of Americans approve of the performance of Trump 2.0, marking a 7 percentage point decline since February this year. Before Donald Trump, only Bill Clinton had a comparable low approval rating of 49% at the 100-day mark among modern US presidents. By contrast, Joe Biden enjoyed a 59% approval rating in April 2021, but that fell sharply soon after. Another survey carried out by the AP-NORC revealed about 4 in 10 Americans say that Trump has been a terrible president in his second term, and about 1 in 10 say he has been poor. In contrast, about 3 in 10 say he has been great or good, while 16% say he has been average.
Overall, though, Trump is not getting high marks from the public as a whole. Americans are nearly twice as likely to say he's focusing on the wrong priorities as to say he's focusing on the right priorities, although a significant share say it's been about an even mix. And opinions of him so far are more negative than positive.
From day one, Trump issued a series of executive orders when he returned to the White House. He ensured the name change of Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America, announced his ambition to include Greenland into America, build a Riviera in Gaza to bring about an end to Israel-Palestine conflict. His efforts to end Ukraine war is yet to work out, but his motto of Make America Great Again still goes on in high pitch.
The first 100 days have been massively disruptive, right? There's been this has been a period of kind of more breaking than fixing. I think we will remember this period for really kind of probably the most massive pivot that we've seen in the United States in terms of both the government and our position more globally.
There are protests going on across America against Donald Trump for his job cuts and budget-cutting measures, and then there's the weekend hands-off protests. Beginning with Columbia University, the Trump administration has rebuked universities across the country over their handling of the pro-Palestinian student protest movement that roiled campuses last year. Harvard University refused to buckle down.
Project 2025, I think, has proved to be fairly influential as a blueprint. And I think we're seeing it now play out in the administration. In particular, the idea of targeting the federal bureaucracy, dismantling the federal bureaucracy, and not just the bureaucracy writ large, but particular institutions, USAID, sort of going after foreign aid, Department of Education, areas of the government that Trump and his supporters view as hostile to him, hostile to the movement. I think that they're more emboldened, more extreme, more determined to enact the agenda that they had long wanted to enact.
Now, these lawsuits are backed by far-right.
Despite the Signalgate scandal, despite the criticism and protests, and despite the drop in ratings, the Trump administration stands strong and bold in the Oval Office on its 100th day.